Hello, how are you all? We're back with another chess video. Today, well, now we know how to set up the pieces, what to do at the beginning of the game. So we're going to learn how to take notes, okay, in chess. If I don't know if you remember that the the chessboard has columns and rows. Okay, so we have 8 columns, 8 rows. Now the columns are called A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and the rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so when we want to take notes and we're moving a piece, for example, the queen that starts here, the first thing we have to write down is the initial of that piece. So for queen, it will be Q. And then the next thing we write down is where it goes. So for example, in this case, queen goes to G4. Okay. So how do you write it? How do you write it down? Q G4. Okay. All right. Another thing you gotta know is if let's say that piece is capturing an opponent, then what we put is Q and then a little X G4. Okay, there are some chess players that call it Q times G4 or Q by E4 Q, but you write it down Q X G4. And that works for every single piece. If it's a bishop, then the initial is B for bishop, okay? And in this case, for example, B A3. That's how you write it down, okay? If it's a rook, then it is rook, well, sorry, R for rook, R A7, okay? And that works for every single piece. Excuse me. Can I have the king?
Sure.
If it's the king, for example, this king here. No, actually, it starts here. Okay. This king here. If you want to move it one place, move it one place, anywhere. That would be K for king. K F7. Okay. K F7.
Why is it 7?
Because these are the rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th row, okay?
And why is it not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh, because
7?
That's a good question. The way we set it up is the white pieces are here, so this is number 1, okay? And the black pieces are here, so this is number 8.
Oh, so the
Okay.
black pieces are always the second.
Yeah, here, okay? And white move first, so okay. Now, what if it's a pawn? Pawn have this thing that we don't need to name the pawn. All you gotta do is write down D4, D4, without any letter before it. Okay, so just D4 or D3. That's it. Okay. Now, at the beginning of the game, I told you that you should do something very important, which is castling. Okay, and when you castle, you have 2 options. Okay, this side of the board or this side of the board. So if you're castling here, like with the rook that is closer to the king, you do your castle. Okay, and the way to write it down is O-O. But if you castle here with the rook that is farther away from the king, then you write it down as O-O-O. You take notes in chess.
I got a question.
Alright, go ahead.
if A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, why is it not A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H? Because they're the mirror. It's the mirror that I learned. So why is it not like that?
Oh, because that ways both colors are talking about the same column. You know,
Okay,
so
okay.
this is column A for both colors.
So they
for
don't
white
get
and black.
confused.
Yeah, they don't get confused.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So this is column B for both colors, and so on.
Okay.
Okay. Good question. All right. So, for example, at the beginning of the game, we could let's set it up.
Oh, so
We could start something like this. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna set it up. Remember that the queen goes
in her color.
yeah, and the king goes next to it. Also, the bishops go next to it, then the knights or horses, and then the rook. Okay. All right.
Can you call the knights horses?
Yeah, some people call them horses, but because when we're writing it down, we use the N. That's why we use knight. Okay, to know that we're talking about that piece.
Okay.
All right. So for example, this basic opening would be e4. Okay. Then black moves e5. Okay. Then the white could go and do knight f3. Notice how now this pawn's in danger. So they're going to defend it with knight c6. And then the white goes and do this. c4, for example. Okay? You do c4, and they decide to attack this pawn with knight. That's f6.
Wait, so you can capture this?
No, because this is protecting this pawn. Okay, you would lose the knight
Okay.
if you do that. And now this is under attack, so you gotta defend it.
But this is getting that. Oh no.
Yeah, and one way to defend it is here. Okay. Here.
This one's getting it. This one can defend it too. So if that move, you can just go like that, stop there, and then like be right there, and then when knight will capture, you will capture it with a queen.
Yeah, but the thing is that my recommendation is don't move your queen too early in the game. Okay, because then the opponent is going to try to use other pieces to attack it, and you're gonna have to back up. And you're gonna lose time. So that's what I would say. Don't move the queen too early in the game. Okay, that's like the general rule. So I would defend this pawn with d3, and then well we could continue playing, but this is basically a good start. Let's say I don't know, black. Go ahead and do uh, bishop c5, and then you could castle here. See, castle o-o. And then then you keep going, but that's basically how you take notes in chess. Okay, you name just the initial of the piece you're moving, and then you have to name the wherever that piece is going. Okay, and if you're capturing, you go next. Yeah, go ahead.
I sure asked this question in the other video, but how can you castle if you can, because you can you cannot pass no other pieces. So if you go here, the king cannot pass that piece. You know, how can you?
That's why castling is like a special move.
So
okay?
You say
Because
castle.
When you're starting to play, many players say castle, okay, and they castle. But then when you have more experience, you will notice that players don't say castle. They just do it, and the opponent knows what they're doing. So
Yeah,
there's no need to say
especially
it.
when somebody's like starting.
Yeah, when you're starting, you could say castle, so the opponent is aware, okay, that you're castling. You could say, yeah, that's fine. That castling is a special move. That's why you can't do that. But yeah, okay. And well, here you could continue playing. Okay. That's basically how you take notes. We hope you enjoy your video, and next time, now we're going to be learning about different openings, so that's why we need to know how to take notes first. Okay. uh, Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.